So what's up everybody, it's me, True Star Screamer, and we're here with another Street Fighter Alpha 3 from Storm Arena. And it's Dan. That's right, I love Dan. I will not lie to you guys, way back in the day, in the old PlayStation days, I got third place in a tournament and I used Dan. Of course, at the time, I was huge on King of Fighters, which, if you know the story, he's basically a parody of the Art of Fighting game, and I was really good with Ryo. So, needless to say, this made me really happy. And yes, I do have these Storm Arena King of Fighters figures on pre-order if they ever show up. Anyway, enough about this. We know how this goes. We got the box. We got the art. We got the pictures on here. Did I mention I love Dan? Anyway, let's get this guy out and let's have some fun. And here he is, the strongest mere mortal in the Street Fighter game. That's right, Dan. And he is looking fantastic. Now, it's interesting because this guy comes with actually a very good amount of accessories, which we will talk about. But, and this is so weird, he needed more. That is literally my criticism. He needed at least one, maybe two more accessories, and we'll talk about it. But aside from that, as far as an action figure goes, this is a beautiful one. In some ways, I might like it a little more than Ken and Ryu. Physically, he's got the black t-shirt underneath. Yes, the gi is removable. We're not going to get into that. But he's got the black tank top, which looks awesome. He moves like a champ. Again, these Storm Arena figures just glide. I love these. No hair dryer really needed. I mean, you might still want to hit it if you're paranoid, but there's nothing stiff in the knees here. Again, those lovely drop-down hips, so we can get a great kick out of it. The painting on this, it's got this really slight, subtle shading on the gi, which again helps break out the definition. The face sculpt on the primary head is awesome. This nice, serious look. I mean, this guy looks like he's actually here to play, if that makes sense. And the whole story is, I believe his father was originally beaten to death by Sagat, so he's entered the Street Fighter tournament to gain revenge. It's just, he's incredibly dramatic about it. Again with the Storm Arena, great. Whoops, that popped. That was fun. Huh. Never actually popped one of these before. Live television, guys, gotta love it. But not an issue. That popped right there. But the ab crunch is fine, both forward and back. We know he's got a waist joint and it's on a ball socket, so that's fine. And he just moves exactly like you expect him to do. Nothing is hindered. Awesome butterfly joint. It's really one of my favorites in the game to play with. I don't mean Street Fighter game, I'm just talking about in the action figure game. Storm Arena's just, honestly, killing it. But like I said, it's where the accessories go that things get kind of interesting and at the same time, kind of a letdown. With the accessories, we have an alternate screaming face. Again, very serious expression. We're going to talk about that. This is the shouting face. And I don't think I mentioned, but the ponytail is actually on a point of movement. So again, we can have that, kind of give that implied, movement, effect to it all. And this is what I love about these guys. We get this, again, kind of like a tiger palm hand. We, of course, have the fist, which he was posed with initially. He's got the opening hand. And then he also, which is for both left and right hand. And he also gets two of these kind of gesturing hands, which is pulling from the taunt that Ryo would do in Art of Fighting, because that was the way you would power up in Art of Fighting. And that's the big thing. One of the fun things about Dan was he was this dramatic character who had the super taunt. So you could do and he also had a lot of expressions on his face, which also included a crying expression, because that was what he would use for his victory pose when he would finally win, being overly dramatic or even a losing pose. and I'm really feeling like we lost something by not getting that crying face. You can look it up. I mean, even the box itself. Go grab that real quick. You can see this up here. He's actually, that's part of the art animation. He's crying on there. You know, the goofy face from the character art. But honestly, I could care less about that. I wanted this crying face so bad. And I really find it's a shame that we don't have it, because we're losing a lot of the fun from this character. And honestly, some more hands. But again, with Storm, I'm not complaining too bad with. I mean, the fact that we get 3 sets of hands is actually a big deal. Not only do we get 3 sets of hands, we also get the Fireball, which is done really well. You can see it actually has the fist inside of it. Again, like Ken and Ryu did from the Jada figures from Ultra. And it is this same palm here, so you can have that going on, and it looks like he's throwing his Fireball. And that's absolutely perfect. Just try to... It's my styrofoam here, by the way. I want to point that out. He balances really well, but my styrofoam is uneven here. I am working on a new diorama, guys, don't worry. But I don't want to give negative points, there we go, that aren't needed. Probably doesn't need to be said, but he also comes with the Jada stand here, which, as we all know, is okay. He comes with it. I think, I guess it's better to have than not have type of thing, but it's a mediocre stand. As for the rest, I mean, there's not a lot to really say that hasn't been said with Ken and Ryu. I mean, he's, again, the parody of a Shotokan fighter. So he's got the gi, he's got the moves, he's got the looks, he's got the same articulation, almost has the same accessories. I like the figure a lot. Again, he's one of my favorite characters. I just feel we could have gotten a lot more to make him a lot more Danish, if that makes sense. Not Danish, he's not into contemporary mid-century furniture, but, you know, make him Dan. You know, make him a little more goofy. It's a great, serious figure. I mean, if you were working with this, we can make this guy absolutely look like he happens to be a guy who wears a salmon-colored gi, but a serious fighter. Which, again, he is. Against mere mortals, he'd be able to kick anybody else's butt, but against Sagat, maybe not so much. Against Akuma, not a chance. But he was a goofy guy. And the fact that kind of took away a lot of the goofiness from him, I think kind of does an injustice to the character. As an action figure, though, it's awesome. If you have Ken and Ryu, I absolutely recommend him. If you want to say, hey, what's the big deal about Storm? I absolutely recommend him. It's just, again, when you're a nerd like I am, that's the kind of stuff that bugs you. But let me know your thoughts. I mean, again, I'm just me. Am I being too critical? Again, am I just being too much of a fanboy? Or am I being legit? That's up for you guys to let me know. That's what the comment section is for down below. So, tell me. Am I spot on, or am I just being too picky? But that being said, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. Give this video a like. We're trying to get to that road to 1,000, guys, and I need your help for it. Are you guys collecting the Storm Arena? If you are, let me know. And again, I got cool stuff on the way. Nash did appear in my, or Charlie, depending how you want to go. He is in my pile of loot. I'm just waiting for one more figure to show up before I hit ship. If you guys want to see more Street Fighter reviews, let me know. If you guys want to see more other figures, that's what the comments are for. But most importantly, as always, until next time, my friends, take care. Peace.